Namaste to my viewers. In this video, we will be covering about the basic concepts of functions in Python. So first of all, what are functions? Functions are basically a block of code which only run when they are being called. So let's take an example. So here, print is a function. The only role of print function is to print the specified messages on the screen. And here, hello and world are passed as string in the print function. So these two strings, hello and world, are serving as an argument to the print function. So what are arguments? Arguments are basically information that are passed into functions. Let me take one more example. So here print is a function and num is a variable. So this variable num is serving as an argument to the print function. Now let's come to the creation of simple functions in Python. So to create some simple functions in Python, first you have to write a keyword called def. Def is used to define a function, and then after def you have to give some space, and then you have to write the name of your function. Suppose the name of my function is number, and then you have to give parenthesis and then colon, and you have to go to the next line. You have to give four spaces. These four spaces will be serving as indentation, and after giving four spaces you are supposed to write down your block of code. And after the completion of my block of code, I am going to call my function. So here def is the keyword which is used to define a function, and then we have to write the name of the function, and then parenthesis, and then colon, and then we have to go to the next line. We have to give indentation, that is of four spaces, and then we have to write a block of code. After the completion of our block of code, we have to call our function. So while calling our function, we are not supposed to provide any kind of indentation marks like is, and after writing the name of your function, you have to give one parenthesis, and then you have to run your cell. You can even change this. Yeah, let me give you one more example. Yeah, so def is used for defining the function. E and eg is the name of my function, then parenthesis and then colon, and then I had gone to the next line, and then I have given four spaces indentation, and then I have written my block of code, and then at last I'm calling my function. Now let's learn about function parameters. So function parameters are also used to pass information to the function. I will give you one example. So here menu is the name of my function, food is the parameter, and this food is serving as a variable to the print function in the block of code, and then at last I'm calling my function, and here idli idli is serving as an argument. You will be noticing that I have written the word idli in small letters, but the result that I'm getting is in capital letters. Why? Because this print function is taking the argument and it is converting that argument into capital letters, and it is adding a full stop at the end. That's why. Now let's understand about the default value of the parameter. Suppose I have a function here def. So here you will food is the name of my function, menu is the parameter, and I have passed a default value to this parameter, and the default value of this parameter is North Indian. And then I have my block of code. And after this I'm calling my function. So in the first line I'm passing no arguments to my function. So I'm getting my default value as an output. And in the next line I'm again calling my function, but this time I have passed an argument to my function. So I'm getting this as a result. I will take one last example, and in this example of function I will be using input prompts. So here place is the name of my function, city is the parameter, and to this parameter I have passed a default value, and the default value is New Delhi. And then I have my block of code, and then I have called my function. So in the first line I have not passed any argument to my function, so I'm getting this as output. And in the next line I'm taking help of the input prompt. So this input prompt takes input from the user, and the user has typed Madras. So Madras is given as an argument to the function, and we get this as output. So the first one is the output when we have not passed any argument to the function, and the next is the output when we have passed an argument to the function. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.